is this Hollow Spirits? Yes, we are performing for NWA New Mexico Duke City Championship Wrestling there. And I wanted to make sure that we had an open tab for our performers and our talent, all our workers for afterwards, all in one tab so we could all pay it all at once. Do you think that would work? Great, yeah, I appreciate that. The name? Yeah, you can put it all under my name. It's Saleh Taylor. Great. Thank you so much, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye. Sucker.
That's why I got charged $2,000. That's why I
You're
got
welcome.
charged. Oh, you fool. Oh, you fool. They just said it was pre-approved. They're like, I didn't approve this. I'll get you. I'll get you.
No, you won't.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all them good things from me to you. More importantly, back to me. Welcome back to the real show. We are back. We had a nice little hot time at Hollow Spirits. It was wonderful. That tapped out. Gentlemen, let's back up. How we doing? How we feeling today?
Oh, we're good, man. Oh man, that was a crazy show. It's outside. We were sweating harder than P. Diddy on a polygraph, man. It was but it was a great time. And man, that's just part of the summer. That's halfway through the summer. And we still got more. How about you, boss? How you feeling?
Honestly, guys, this was a wholly unique show. I absolutely loved it. We had such a good time. Everybody was really enjoying themselves. The fans were feeling it. We were feeling it. And honestly, now despite the mix-up with the tab at the end of the night, the folks who were running Hollow Spirits were nothing short of an absolute pleasure to work with.
Big shout out to and a shout out of gratitude to the amazing staff at Hollow Spirits. Mama Donna, right? Or Deb?
Yep, Donna. She was
Mama
something
Donna.
else.
Mama Donna, amazing team out there. Nothing but love. They took care of us. It was a great show, summer show, and we're going to start talking about it. How we opened the show with the title match, the big title.
Yep.
That is quite something.
Yeah, it's not often you see that, but there was an open challenge, and we got some high caliber talent to start this show off.
So it was a bit of an open challenge, I believe, correct? And the one who showed up, where's he at? Was none other than Bryan Idol.
Absolutely, man. Looks to kill the mood. No, I'm kidding. No, it's champion versus champion match right here.
That was the first one we've had.
Yeah, ever.
This is this quite way to open up the show. We're in the desert. It's June. It's over 100 degrees, but people showed up, so we had to show out. We're grateful for everyone that bought tickets. We're grateful for everyone that came out throughout the day. It was a great show, and man, Bryan letting people know I don't have to be here, which literally he didn't have to.
Nope.
Oh, look at that! This guy, Johnny LaFlex.
Oh man, good
now,
stuff.
Also, keep in mind this was we tried a little bit different setting here. We had a matinee show, you could call it, this time around. So, kicked this off around, I think 2 is about when we kicked this off. So, I was actually very pleased to see all the people coming out. I'm still, trying to get through, so I'm still getting drinks. There was a taco trucker out there, I think. A truck, not a trucker, but
it was the meat wagon for this one.
Meat
They
wagon.
they had many meats.
Did not have time to go check that out. So
I should have checked them out.
No, there was a lot of work to be done, but thankfully it was plenty of good stuff for the fans.
yeah. Speaking of good stuff, we had a guest ring announcer for the day in Mr. Fernando Gonzalez.
It's actually Doctor.
But well, yeah, it was fun just because with a little bit of a quick shout out there, our normal ringmaster, Mr. Adam Merrick, had just brought a baby boy into this world. So so being the absolute selfish human being he is, he couldn't put that aside for the priority that is professional wrestling. So it fell to the good doctor to be on the mic tonight.
Well, he didn't want to show up, so he doesn't get paid. That's okay. Kid doesn't need the money, right?
You're talking like he did any of the work. He barely showed up the first time, and then wifey had to do a shout out to Adam Merrick. This is the Merrick family, though. Beautiful, beautiful thing seeing them grow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Here we go. So getting a little arm work going on right here, taking the fundamentals.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, yep. And then, of course, you get to see the always startling athleticism of Hobo Hank.
Startling is a great word for that, yes.
Yeah.
Taking one over. Bryan, though, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Nope, getting him right into the corner with that forearm, giving referee Francisco the business.
Good job.
Oh, man, and just working him over one. And, boy, that was – and here's the thing. Now, credit to Bryan, because you can see right there, he has not broken a sweat in that New Mexico heat. And this was some serious heat out there.
Serious, bro. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And if the people out there in TV land can see that gigantic tarp that we've got over the ring there, I would like to let you know that the owner of Hollow Spirits, Ms. Donna, hand sewed that thing herself. I got to watch while we were putting everything together the day before.
And, the night before as well, Greg.
Yeah, that was a one woman job, and man, she was the woman to do it.
She killed that. Shout out to Mama Donna.
That.
Yeah,
that saved a lot of people some serious sunburns.
Yeah, boy, and you saw Bryan Idol was quick to get out of the ring because Hobo Hank, something tells me that a trip to Pity City would have been extra sweaty in that June heat.
Oh man, that's a little extra stank on that one.
This is Hobo's wheelhouse, just outside in the heat, just dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's
I mean, and it depends on where you go because it's we've seen as well that on the national stage of the NWA that the pit stop has worked as a legitimate finishing maneuver. So you can never underestimate the strength of the olfactory offense of one Hobo Hank.
Oh yeah,
that's a hard F word right there. Of olfactory word.
Probably not the F word you were looking for, but
yeah, no, it wasn't.
Right. oh, and we got him down.
Look at this.
So we're doing a champion versus champion match, and only one title ended up on the line. How'd that happen?
Well, to be fair, Hobo Hank only did the challenge for himself by himself, and so he put his title on the line, and he wasn't specific on, if anyone else with the title responded.
Bryan probably not willing to put his title on the line just yet.
He didn't have
to. Not on a win.
Yeah. There was no contractual obligation for it to be a title for title match, thankfully, because boy, wouldn't that have been interesting to see one of these two men walking out of Hollow Spirits with both belts.
And there's that only exception to that must defend once a month rule is if you're in another championship match, I believe. I think there's somewhere in the paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read that, so that's not part of my job. So
So Sully, I've got a question for you. As being an in-ring performer for this one, how hot does that mat get on days like this when you got to get slammed all over it?
I've been in hotter mats, but this one, it wasn't necessarily the mat, it's the canvas itself getting hot. It was the heat that was rising from around, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure, all the grappling and stuff, it's like you're trying to pick up a sack of hot
Oh God.
potatoes.
Oh yeah. I remember we went to down. I got to work down in Cruces, and there was a fully exposed ring out in the sun. It was
Yep.
a triple digit day, and
Oh, yeah.
all I remember was I took a chair shot. I landed on the floor, and I was like, "This hurts more than the chair shot I took."
it's hot enough.
I remember that. I remember our Cinco de Mayo show.
Oh yeah,
in Cruces, and you could see the heat lines coming off.
Yeah.
It was like, why are my shoes feeling kind of sticky? Are they
Yeah.
starting to melt?
And around that time, there was no cover for the ring or a tarp like we used in the at the state fair. So if you're laying on the mat, it's pretty much like laying on a frying pan at some point. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, you do not want to crack your huevos on that one.
Oh man, the huevos.
Yeah, the webs, man. You got to be careful about it. Oh my goodness! And just to start this one off, for Bryan and Hobo that's got to be a tough one. And hey, it's not just him choking him on the mat; it's him pressing him into that heat too.
It's a beautiful thing. It speaks to the fighting spirit of everyone that's working right now. Because it's hot. Oh, prettier.
Oh, idolizer.
Well,
man, he's got him. He got him right there. And wow, I am quite surprised that he was able to kick out of that. But you see, he is not happy about the situation, giving Francisco the business. And it wouldn't be the first time that Francisco gets the business during this show either.
By the way, this is me being me. A shout out to our referees. We had Kyle and Francisco, who was just running the entire show, just the two of them. And hey,
no. Oh,
sweaty pity.
Oh, dude, full boot.
Dude, he got that up. He got that up there. Doing his yoga as Hobo Hank.
Hobo yoga.
Hobo yoga, dude.
Wow.
And Cisco checking out. I mean, like he's supposed to.
Yeah,
I would too. After that, it's like, can you still smell okay? Like, your eyes burn.
I mean, it gets into your eyes. Yeah, you're just completely disoriented. And yeah, it was a matter of academia that he would end up being able to get a disoriented Bryan Idol in position for the tornado DDT. Wow.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. And to touch on what Solly was saying, big shout out to Kyle and Cisco in that heat, middle of the day.
Oh,
referee shirts, I guarantee you sweat in those too.
They showed up.
Yeah. That's all polyester.
Only the best, right?
Oh, man.
You think that's bad? What do the wrestlers go out in?
Spandex.
Something that doesn't breathe ever.
Well, that's probably also why you didn't see too many masked men at the show this time around.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that you got to be careful with on wrestling is like, for those who wear masks, you're like, hey, can y'all do you dunk your mask in a bucket of ice water, then go? Oh man, I've seen them. I've seen people go through it, man.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And and I'm sure when you got that mask on, just in case you're getting sweat in your own eyes, there's so many different ways that it could go crosswise.
Yeah.
All right, so Hobo Hank retaining the title and going towards our next match. We had Johnny Magna
Mhm.
versus Herbiferous Tonemus Turbo Tony.
Wow. I
I
expect
like
that
that they-
dialect from Fernando, not you. Right?
I like the fact that they've got slightly. Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, yes, the herbivorous Turbo Tony.
The versus
I
the
had
ubiquitous.
balance scales on that one.
That had too many syllables. Apologize.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, but boy, and Johnny Magna quickly establishing himself as not only the up and comer here in Duke City Championship Wrestling / NWA New Mexico, but showing himself to be a mighty hand in the world of athletic competition there.
Oh yeah, man.
Of course, we're talking about Johnny Magna making his debut with a power slap. That is following the footsteps of the right hand of Dodd herself.
Goodness gracious! Wow, that's a great name. Wow,
that's a great name, man. I'm saying the things that come through my head, it's like as if I've heard it before, but then forgot it, and then came back.
Scintillating.
Great thing about creative brains, man, we never remember the source.
But yeah, boy, you'd think just for this one, you got to wonder which one is probably easier on the dome piece of one Johnny Magna. Also, I like the fact that he's got his own shirt like that.
That's actually a really nice shirt.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Ooh,
that's some good stuff. He's got his NWA branded cargo tights.
In the heat, middle of the day. That's
He's
both of them.
He came to do business. Well, you see, with Turbo Tony, I'm just glad he's not using those Red Bull tights, those Red Bull themed tights that he had before.
These are the Bruce Lee tights.
They would be twice as hot. Yeah. Oh man. Well, as you know as well as I do, gentlemen, that every time you step into the ring, you are playing a game of death.
Well said. Well said.
But for Johnny, man, he's not only bringing it in the ring, he's doing it in the power on stage for the power slap competition. And goodness gracious, I'm glad that I am part of professional wrestling, because doing that, man, that is beyond my ken.
Screw that, I pass.
Look at this.
Yeah, that is. Because I saw the aftermath, and you could definitely tell that this young man was marked up. But you saw some of those guys who get their heads swelled up like pumpkins when they take those big hands to the side of the head.
Oh yeah.
He went the distance with them, which was insane.
Yeah. No, you can see that this is a rugged toughness that is possessed by this young man that only few people in this world can possess. But honestly, it was just may his career be fruitful and not too terribly long is my hopes for him.
Good said. Well said. Well, speaking of like someone who's got some wheels and mileage under his tires, Turbo Tony has been in the game for a minute, and it's really crazy that like Johnny has the upper hand right now in this match because Tony has a lot of experience on him, but sometimes I'm telling you, one of the things that we did not take into account was the heat.
Yeah,
it gets the best of you. It gets the worst of you. It brings out the best.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is 100% the case. And you get to see that. It was just the fact that Tony is not running roughshod over Johnny, although giving him that big clothesline to the outside.
Nice. That was nice.
But you know what? I'm sure he appreciated the breeze on the way down.
We welcome the breeze.
It's also nice to see Tony stepping out of the tag team division for a match here. Because it's been a little while since he had a singles match, I believe.
Yeah.
For DCCW.
Well, it's as I've said for some of these folks, when we see our tag team competitors in singles competition, sometimes a stallion has got to run solo.
Speaking of stallion, no, I'm sorry, I can go there.
Nope, don't do it. No, they don't need that.
let's nod and say we did.
Yeah. But Johnny keeping control on this match so far. This is insane, man. This is quite like you get the eager young cub.
Yeah,
Not,
man, he's game. He's there for a fight. But the thing is, it's also just ever taking a moment to underestimate the veteran prowess of one Turbo Tony, and you will find yourself kissing canvas.
Yes, the veteran prowler of.
Geez. Uh-oh.
Look at this. Still got to fight both of them. This is
These
awesome.
guys fight for days.
Yeah.
Fight forever. Every time I hear that, I'm in the ring. Fight forever. I'm like, yo, man, calm down.
Hey, chill out. How about fight for 5 more?
5 more I'll give you 5 more.
How about fight for 5 less? Less
Oh,
dollars.
whoa. Oh, my gosh. He got absolutely dumped by Turbo Tony, and he ended up hitting the mat real hard there, and it looks like he's going for the
drop zone.
Checkered flag drop.
It's in the drop zone. Right there. Nice
man. Yeah, you could see all of that impact. And Tony, man, there are few competitors that take to the sky quite as aptly.
Look at
Been
that.
doing great in the tag team division, but you can't deny that he's still rough shots of ring running solo. So
yeah, man,
The having to show a bit of intestinal fortitude on this. You gotta also have you can see Johnny, the way he utilizes himself especially online, even Ricky Rebel, very active online, and they can get through to the best of us on bit of how they engage, you could say. But you can see Johnny was trying to get through Tony's headspace, and it was quite a thing to see because these two put up a really, really great fight, great competition.
So I was not privy to who our entire announce team was during the match. Obviously I was down at floor level. So I saw Fred Slow there. I saw Dan Mayfield, obviously, since there was a Turbo Tony match that just happened.
Naturally.
And did I see one RJ Wild in the commentary?
You did.
booth?
That was him. Yes, it was.
Wow. Okay. All right. That is cool to see, although I am sure that young man with that mean streak that he's shown over the past couple months didn't have anything good to say about anybody.
Yeah, Fred was not happy to have RJ there at the table. But
you know what? He's undeniable. That young man, he is really, really making a name for himself. He's not just wrestling here; he's all over. And I don't think he's quite come to his 1-year anniversary as a professional wrestler.
He's still early in his career with no sign of slowing down, and he's got. Oh man, that guy has so much going for him at such an early stage of his career. He's on it. He's got it made for himself. And he's got so much potential, and he's already reaching only some of that potential. And this is only some. I can only guess what the rest of it might be.
Yeah,
it's exciting. Sorry, I got tongue tied there. Sue me.
So we have in the first episode of Tapped Out, we had Hobo Hank retaining the title, and then Turbo Tony coming back to singles action and get a little W on there for him.
Oh yeah. That he does, and it looks like we've got our very own one-man commentary team joining the chat today.
Yeah. Ricky
Das Renegade, Hobo.
Das Renegaden,
Hobo.
Oh my goodness! And making his return to his old stomping grounds. We've got one big bad Ronin here at Hollow Spirits facing the mighty Thunder. Wow, that is going to be a colossal tussle.
Big old tussle coming along. Look at this. Thunder. Who's got history with Ronin, man? Oh, just go ahead, get going.
Yeah, wow, they are. Yeah, they're not going to waste any time. You see, as they so often say in our profession, we don't get paid by the hour.
Yeah, I mean, and Thunder is the guy who's got history with everybody, but Ronin's kind of been a thorn in his side. Ronin's kind of been a thorn in his side lately, and Thunder's a man that's ready to battle it out with anybody in the ring.
Oh
He's
man,
a warrior.
And joining us as well in the chat, we got one Sancho Martinez, just letting people know what's going on. And no, and absolutely, this young man is not afraid of Ronin, but he's going to be standing across the ring from him in our next show.
That's right.
You better watch the tape like you're watching like some. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh man. It was just you see that
telling people about the headbutts, man. Nobody listens with the headbutts.
No,
it's almost like they're hard-headed themselves.
Jeez.
And you see the size of the head
God.
on Ronin. Man, yeah, no, you get disoriented. You take a back suplex like that, and goodness gracious, I would not have been surprised if he was able to hold Thunder down for 3 after that.
Getting dumped like that on your back feels like it's like the same wind out of your breath as a lung blower. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
yeah. Hip toss
man.
on a run.
Oh, yeah. No, he's just bouncing Thunder off the canvas there, and you see Matthew Roblez in the background, and he is just glorying in how well his man's doing.
Mr. Roblez gracing us with his presence again. We're so happy to see him. Oh, where'd that boot come from?
Wow.
Look at this.
No, it's we've got a couple of our guys who'd been getting their foot way up high during the show.
Just
oof to the side of the head. You know,
okay, Ron.
I think he'd have a better shot being able to use his feet if he was gonna go after the head of Ronin rather than try to headbutt him.
You want to talk about early careers? Ronin is another individual with, not a whole lot of time on the clock, but during that time, he has made an impact. He has made himself known and already made lots of waves.
That is the truth. He has proven himself to be an enigmatic wild card here in Duke City Championship Wrestling, and I cannot wait to see where his career is going to take him, both here and all across the NWA.
You know what? This match is actually kind of the epitome to show you, what we're talking about. You have people who've been doing this for, a very long time, and then you got individuals who haven't been doing this that long. People like Ronin, people like Ricky Rebel in the chat, people like Johnny Magna, just to name a few. I mean, we have all sorts that are just wrecking shop, making a name for themselves, and getting people talking about them. And I think that's amazing.
It's true. This is the it's that crossroads of, you see folks who have established themselves already. And with all of that and all of the exciting new talent we have, every single show we've got somebody, bringing something new to the table. And I honestly cannot get enough of it. And it's amazing to see. And not only that, the fact that our partnership with the National Wrestling Alliance means some of the most amazing talent from all over the country, if not all over the world, finds their way into that ring right there. We've got it going on right now, and we are so happy that all of you are here watching, and being a part of it with us.
It's a beautiful thing to. Oh, the whole ring moved.
I don't think Sully's paying attention. He's just kicking back, watching.
Man,
oh no!
Goodness gracious!
Oh no! Ronin had the upper ground. I don't really remember much from the show.
Yeah. No, well, and as you've seen, oh, hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, I don't remember this.
I bet.
What happened?
Well, let's just say that I remember your tenure in the ring for that one, because that was a little bit of a hard time for me.
Well, you did this, and then the tab at the bar hit later, so.
Oh no, that tab was
Goodness.
growing.
Sail
out.
No. Sale, what are you doing?
I saw a sell out, and I gave it to him.
I guess so, man. And the
I don't think he wanted you to give it
and
to
the
him.
Mighty Thunder is in a mighty amount of trouble now.
Look at this.
I give you 4 out of 10 on that pun.
Look at this. It's getting choppy again.
Spear.
Oof, man. But you know what? It was just you see that even for somebody as formidable as Ronin, that Thunder is just he's possessed of an undeniable fighting spirit, and that spear is just I pun not intended
It's
there.
not over.
But
This is getting to a tipping point here. It's got to be.
Hey, wait a minute. I
man.
wanted to see what was going on.
Family business, family. We take care of stuff
Okay,
off
all right.
and on camera.
Well, and folks, there's and I suppose there is going to be a little bit more family business coming on for our next show as well.
Oh God, yeah. We're gonna get into that in a second.
All right. We got, and I think we got one more match before we actually do get into that business.
Oh yeah, and just so everybody knows, if you're not happy watching everything here, just go to our YouTube channel and watch the episodes in its entirety, because we would like you to. Well, we don't put on the show just for our entertainment.
I do.
No.
We also get paid.
Well, fair enough.
At least
for exposure bucks, baby.
Man,
and everybody else gets paid. I get to eat.
If that even, yeah.
Now,
By the
way,
I didn't this day actually.
in the chat here, Sancho is expressing his reservations about the fact that there might be a little bit of presence of one Saleh Taylor in that match there. Now, what do we have to say about that? Is there going to be any sort of interference while this young man's trying to get the job done?
I have more than enough to deal with, to think about, to prep for. Ronan's got you. Ronan's got your number. He's got Dirty Dan's number. The two of you might think you have a chance. Ronan's going to show you what it feels like, baby.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, because it's going to be. Have we done a handicap match before?
I don't think we have.
Yeah. So it's going to be.
I believe we have. I believe it was Pretty City versus Hobo.
Oh my God! Yeah.
You are correct, but you know what? That was a while ago. So I'd say in over a year that it's been a very long time.
That's part of my job. I try to keep the encyclopedia as best as I can.
The tenure of the NWA New Mexico that we've got that. Oh my gosh! And you see right there, the formidable clotheslines of one Valak Vile as he's taking it to the Money Man, who does not remain the Money Man much longer.
No idea what he's bringing up next, but
there's a transition happening right now with him. There's something changing. There's something in the air with my main man, Money Monroe. But there's something in the air that seems different, and we're gonna see. I know that he's always thinking about what's next, how's next, why next, and what's next again.
Yeah, it's true, and just like RJ Wild, you see the fact that there's always wheels turning with this young man. He's been doing stuff. He's been on the national stage as well as lighting it up right here. You see, he's growing his hair out. Look at that. He's got some money. He's got the facial hair going on because he was a clean cut young man.
He was wrestling his whole time with money in his tights. Can we?
Well, I mean,
can we point that out for a second? Like,
you don't have money in your tights?
I don't have tights. Thank you.
You don't have tights?
Hang on a second.
I wear jeans. All right.
Here's the thing to take into consideration here, Kevin. Did you let Money know that there was a quote unquote open bar going on at the show?
I do not recall.
So yeah, it's only natural that this young man would have.
Why'd you ask me that? Like I was
a little bit on it.
Like I do not recall.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't need.
Like Valak taking a deal.
Yeah, doing some lunges,
Valak taking the
Yep.
deal.
I took the money in the deal, man.
Yeah.
There was only one problem with this. This was the all Fast MVD 5-minute time limit match.
Yeah.
And we couldn't show the timer on to the crowd, so we did our best to keep it timed backstage, and it ran out.
Yep.
Is what I understand.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I was the one who was making the announcements about the time on this one, and we had gotten, oh man,
How dare
and
you?
wow, and in a timely moment, you see Valak Vile just absolutely blasting him, the Magic Man blasting the Money Man with that poof cannon, and he was not pleased about it.
Ooh.
Oh man, you saw that came all the way from Arizona. Did that big nasty lariat, and then he's just laying in those right hands on Valak Vile. He was not happy about that situation.
My dang.
Well,
My dang.
and then of course, you'll have to pull up the episode for this one, but this is where Jaden Monroe decided to tell us that things are changing.
Yeah,
Don't expect him to come back the same way.
I was not expecting that. I was hanging out, and then he starts yelling at me for the microphone. It was like, all right, okay, what do you have to say? And he was letting people know that he is no longer going to be known as Money Monroe, but that he's that there has been a bellwether change, and he's going to be Marvelous Monroe after this.
Marvelous.
Should be marvelous.
You notice his tights were a little bit longer too. I wonder is he so what's this marvelous that he's going for? Is it going to be a little more like Marvelous Marvin Hagler, perhaps?
And
he had the purple
it's-
going on.
It's
question.
anyone's guess at this point, man. To answer your question, Ricky, yes. Go to the beginning of this episode and you'll see why. Just you'll figure it out.
Yeah, there was some folks who got
I'm actually still quite proud of that. Sorry, Solly.
Fool.
It's only money.
Fool.
just quietly lowercase foo, period.
$2,000. I was charged $2,000.
Yeah.
And they tell me it was pre-approved. Like, I did not approve this freely. So fool. Fool.
Goodness gracious. What a show. It was another one, and just another great episode that is brought to you by us here at NWA New Mexico and Duke City Championship Wrestling. And so folks, now gentlemen, that we've got this we got those 2 episodes in the bag.
Right,
how about
good,
we talk
good.
a little bit about our upcoming show, because we've got some very interesting business to conduct.
Let's talk about it. Kevin, what you know about this show? What you know?
What I know about this show is going to be hot. In more ways than one. This show's stacked. There's numerous different kinds of matches, several people in the ring at once through half the night, I guarantee. Who knows what's going to happen? We have titles on the line, and this right here is going to be a little bit different, because we have Sancho Martinez. Oh man, sorry, tongue tied. We have Sancho Martinez and Dirty Dan, only their second appearance in DCCW, going against Ronin. Oh my god,
That is quite the
is devastation. I'm sure. From
yeah,
either side.
it is. Wow, the immovable object right there.
Are you shrinking that or?
Sorry, hold on. Watch this.
These are the edits that we struggle with on
Boom.
the production side. Yeah.
But
We
you know
try.
what? It's a story oftentimes retold that the numbers game is what makes a difference often in the wrestling business. So we will see if these 2 young men have what it takes to be able to possibly take the Titanic Ronin off of his feet in this handicap match. That's really going to be one to watch, folks.
The rise of Ronin will rise.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
No.
It's gonna be beautiful.
And as you saw before, he is now hailing from the dawn of time. That was a new one by me.
This is gonna be great. Next up, we got Javi versus the marvelous Jaden Monroe.
Oh, yeah. So we've got brand new talent in the form of Javi. And this is another young man who's been all over the map, making a name for himself, just competing across the NWA. He's been competing just across multiple promotions in the United States. And it is going to be awesome to see him bring his talents to DCCW, and he's going to be standing across the ring from an extremely formidable presence, because as you've seen, guys, Jaden Monroe, he is never one to be underestimated. He is one of the most just athletically competent, formidable competitors that we've had in this ring, and these two are going to tear it right down.
I'm excited to see how their styles are going to clash. Actually, it's going to be insane. It's going to be good.
That's right, man.
Javi making his debut with us, marvelous Jaden Monroe in this way, who is kind of making a debut as well. So, two people coming out with something to prove. I'm really excited to see that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of something to prove, I know what other match is coming up. I'm sure you're about to show that one. It's going to be this one right here, because Pretty City Express is putting their titles on the line in a three-way match, three-way tag match.
And it was a multiple team match that helped Pretty City Express end up getting those titles in the first place.
That's right. And Turbo Test is going to is aiming to come back and take those titles again. But what's this over this way? Johnny Magna, Ricky Rebel coming in, teaming up for the first time to take those titles. I'm excited to see what these guys are actually capable of if they work together. Believe it or not.
I think the name that they're going by, since these two are no strangers amongst each other, they are united in their goal. They want the gold. I believe they're going to be called Liberty Killers.
Wow. Is that so? Wait, hey, we've got
just breaking news, baby.
Wait a minute.
In the chat, is there
breaking news?
Wow, Liberty Killer. All
right,
right,
sounds like that's got to already be taken. Come on,
I don't know, man.
Liberty Killers. This ain't January 6th. I mean, come on.
Hey, man. To the right people, every day is January 6th.
Sorry,
tis the season, baby. Coming up next.
Oh no.
Coming up next.
Sorry.
This is something I may want to be in the crowd to watch myself.
Yeah.
The Route 66 Championship is going to be on the line. Bryan, the man who looks good kill, going against the best of the zest, Manny Lemons. This match is going to break down barriers. This match is going to break down doors. This match is going to break off the roofless roof that we got.
We got to see Manny Lemons absolutely tear it up when AEW ended up coming through here. We got to see him electrify the crowd, did one Manny Lemons. And he took home the victory on one of the biggest stages that you could see here in the United States. And honestly, I think he may be the most dangerous competitor for Bryan Idol's Route 66 championship that may be standing across from the ring from him this entire year.
You have the Route 66 championship that's been seen in Chicago. Could the Route 66 championship title be seen in Utah?
I mean, honestly, you see that? I'm sure the Route 66 title would look gorgeous against that mountainous backdrop out in Utah.
Why not? Why just Utah? I mean, this guy's going all over the place.
He goes everywhere.
He could show up on the other side of the country with this title.
Oh yes. No, the Route 66 championship. I mean, hey, Route 66 goes from one end of the country to the other, so it's going to be something that we can see
the title.
Everywhere.
I believe there's a title match that I actually have some personal to say about this. Hobo Hank is going to defend his championship, the DCCW Heavyweight Championship, against an old friend of mine, Sam Adonis, who I don't believe has wrestled in New Mexico for almost as long as I've had a career in wrestling. Actually, fun fact, this is actually true. I remember working with Sam Adonis years ago, around when we started back in the DWO days. Of course, Hobo was part of that too, and a few others. And that was the last time I saw him. And this guy can work.
Yeah.
In the ring. He's traveled all over. He is no stranger to all the action in Mexico. And you have to understand, Mexico runs a different ship down there. Okay. The ring, the action in the ring is on a different level than here in the States. So I'm kind of curious how Hobo's going to, battle that one.
He's going to have his hands full with Sam Adonis as the title challenger for this one, because man, he is definitely a big, bright, shining star of the NWA, and seeing him come back to Albuquerque, New Mexico, to actually challenge for the biggest championship that we've got here is going to be amazing, quite frankly.
It's going to be quite a match. I can't wait to see this. I'm not too familiar with Sam Adonis, but the stories I hear are that of legend. So
he's a storied history, let's say.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be great. Coming up next, we have Triple Threat.
Oh, here we go.
For the Enchanted Championship. Fallen Gray coming back. Another chance for the title versus the champ herself, Zamaya. And then making her debut, Brittany Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is going to be a great show.
This really is, because Brittany Brooks has been another one who has established herself as a national talent, and she's been making waves all over the country. The NWA, it was just like, yeah, she's doing a fantastic job now, and you will get to see in subsequent episodes exactly how how impactfully Fallen Gray brings it to the ring. And because she has she's going to be taking it to the ring against Zamaya as well. And of course, Zamaya is our enchanted champion. And she's got that belt for a reason, fellas.
Ready to see this match. But the thing is, Saleh, you're missing one. Do you want to tell us about it? We have a big 6-man tag team match in this show. You want to guess who's in it?
This is going to be a main event anywhere.
God,
just incredible.
What? Like holy expletive after expletive. So
yeah. So we've seen during the progression of the Odyssey of Death that one Mr. Journey Fatu absolutely brought unprecedented levels of violence to.
Not to mention, he broke everything around the ring.
He broke the ring.
He broke the ring. I still got a photo of that.
Yeah,
by the way,
it's you. Nobody's done that. He is a one of a kind monster of a man, and he is going to be sharing the ring with you, as well as the incredibly formidable Samoan Reaper. But that's not going to be the only debuting talent here in this 6-man match. So we've got the Samoan Shooter alongside the Mighty Thunder and El Chingon Enrique Calderon. Now Saleh, this is going to be, this is going to be some of the most colossal talent that we've had in an NWA ring here in New Mexico. How did this happen?
Started with the text, then a phone call, and then Journey and Reaper wasn't answering, so I had to call their moms, and we made it happen. All right, let me be me real quick. This is me.
Yeah,
do a shoot, man.
This is a big deal for me, because for the first time since we were kids, I'm in the ring with family as equals.
Mm-hmm. And
like, just looking at this is kind of blowing my mind right now, because I never thought, man. Samoan Reaper is my shoot little brother. Journey's my shoot little cousin.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure I'm related to the Samoan Shooter. Our family's that damn big.
It's a big, big family tree.
Casts a wide net there, brother.
You never really know who falls down it,
For real. There's always a new coconut trying to come out too, man.
Oh man.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's this is a big deal for me. Thunder and I got some words that we need to have. Rique El Chingon and I got to have some words. I can't wait to meet someone shooter in the ring too, and just like show him a good what for. Like, hey man, welcome. This is my ring. This is my town. Pull a Highlander. There can only be one Samoan here.
Oh, yeah. And I want to, and real quick, just because I can, I want to show this right quick because the last time Journey came through, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Oh man. And because he is not a small man in the slightest.
That was when he took the superplex from the top rope, and right there at the end of the match, I believe. And
goodness gracious,
we'll never. I won't let him live that down when we see him. So,
no, that doesn't happen for every show. That doesn't happen for any show, and it's going to be 100% incredible because it's just that you get to see the full force of For Sale coming to the fore, and I'm going to say that these gentlemen who are standing in opposition to you are going to have their hands full, my friend.
I tell you, man, I announced it online. I'll announce it here. This is number family business. I have to earn my spot in this family. And what better way to do it than in front of family, in front of the good people at the block when they come out. I have a chip on my shoulder for this match. I'll be honest with you. I got a chip on my shoulder on this. And so whoever's in front of me, they're going to feel it.
Now that I think about it, when we were discussing that Las Cruces show, was that not your debut for us with DCCW?
That was my first time back in the ring in 20 years, man.
And that was not only that. Were we not present when you were getting the okay to be the Samoan Nightmare and the Polynesian Prince?
You were.
That's right.
You were.
A big moment, my friend. And I'm glad that I've been able to see this on your odyssey of destruction through the world of professional wrestling.
I gotta agree, man. Just on a personal note, and this is a shoot. Like, this is some serious, some torches being passed, some lineage coming your way. It's all positives, man. And you've done a lot of people proud, us included, man. And just want to say that. Sorry, you're my friend, and I say this kind of thing.
Oh, I appreciate y'all, man. It's a beautiful journey, and me being me once again. DCCW has been very, very kind to me, and a big shout out once again to our people who are hosting us at the block out there in the Enchanted Hills. I'm very grateful to the team. Shout out to Tiffany, Maddie. Listen, y'all, we just went through this card. We didn't really go through it in depth. Maybe our next episode of our real show, we'll go through the next episode. We're gonna go through, but I need y'all to know there's just something about this show that just makes it feel special.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone that's going to come out is going to come out and just show the hell out.
Yep.
I have a chip on my shoulder because for the first time since we were kids with family, but also got Journey, who's Jacob Fatu's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Another, my little brother, man. They keep in touch with the elders, man. They keep in touch with those who are making things more efficient for us. So, hopefully, I serve the family name well, and they can give a good report on my behalf to the family.
Yep. It's a confluence and culmination of a whole lot of history, and y'all are going to be making some history in that ring.
And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. I can feel it already, but anything that's worth doing, it's going to hurt.
Is worth doing painfully.
Anything worth doing is going to happen in that ring. That's what we're all about, man. That's what we do around here.
July
Folks.
19th, baby.
Yep.
Next Saturday, as we're doing this on the 9th, actually. So we are 10 days away officially.
Only 10 days.
Yep.
So I can't express you enough. Everyone that's been supporting us, we thank you. We want to let you know that we see the sacrifices you're making. We see the things that you're doing and we see those who are spending their hard-earned bucks, man, to come share time with us. And we want to keep adding as much value to that. So, this show's gonna be special.
Yeah.
This show's gonna be special.
We always say that you do not want to miss this, but seriously, folks, in all absolute honesty, you do not want to miss this show, Battle at the Block. July 19th at the Block in Rio Rancho. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before, as presented by NWA New Mexico and DCCW, where it's going to be our pleasure to bring it to you. And it may not be the most pleasurable experience for everybody who's going to be stepping into that ring, but damn if it's not going to be something that you will want to see with your own two eyeballs. Seriously.
You gotta see this in 3D.
It's
Don't
gonna
wait for the episodes. Don't wait for the
Close
episodes.
and personal. Now,
don't wait
watch
for
it. Watch it afterwards to see if you can believe what you saw. But
watch it afterwards to see if you can see yourself on camera too. So
Yeah.
Or maybe you get to chop someone one day. You never know. We still haven't crossed that bridge yet. Legalities,
Well, I mean, we'll have to have Rusty. We'll have to have Rusty back for that one.
I'm just glad for this next show. I might have like an indoor kind of set because had kind of an issue last time.
You're literally going to be behind the curtain on this one, man.
Yep.
For those who are watching right now, we have a special guest host, AJ DeLeon, who is going to be the host of the Battle at the Block, who comes from years of experience in entertainment and comedy, and he's a welcomed, brilliant name here in New Mexico for one of the entertainers here. For those who are watching right now, if you were to get your tickets right now, use promo code AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 20% off.
I believe it is.
So promo code AJ. A as in AJ, J as in J of AJ. Pretty sure that didn't help none. That didn't help none. Yeah.
No, it's just
you folks. This is where you hear it first. You want to get those ducats for this amazing show. Just use the promo code AJ. Save yourself a buck or two, and then be able to come and see us up close and personal. And whether you use the promo code or you don't, come see us because we've got some business to show you. We genuinely do.
We have one more episode from Tapped Out show from our June in Hollow Spirits. Once again, thank you again to the team from Hollow Spirits. We have 2 episodes left, I believe. 2.
Thank you. Yeah.
2 episodes from the Tapped Out show from Hollow Spirits. Once again, thank you to them. But next Saturday, July 19th, Battle at the Block.
Business commences.
I got family business to handle.
Everybody's got business. Even I got business to certain.
And we all got business. This is the biggest show yet of this year, and all the shows have been the biggest. But this is the biggest show of this year yet. And it's gonna hurt.
They get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you so much, gentlemen. Any last words?
Boss?
Honestly, I've said what I have to say about this one. It is going to be a show of unprecedented impact for us, and we want you there. Come see the show, be a part of it, see it up close and personal, and just you don't want to miss it. You genuinely don't. So come make it happen. Be a part of it. We want you there. We need you there. It wouldn't be the same without you. So we will see you there.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good time. We're ready for chaos at the very least in most of this night. And it's going to be a little hot. It's going to be at nighttime this time, in the evening time this time. So should be good. Join us. Like I said, there is nothing like watching pro wrestling live in front of your eyes. You ask anybody. I've seen fans show up, or I've seen people show up, don't care about wrestling. They watch one show. They are fans for life. It happens that good. So no matter what age, too.
It's true.
It's a beautiful thing. Thank you to the Block for hosting us. They're taking a big chance on us, and we need to let y'all know we're going to show out. Promo code AJ to save you some money.
Jose.
Alpha Jose.
Sorry, I said that for you, Fernando. No.
We're going to have some fun on this one.
Absolutely.
Thank you to the city of Rio Rancho, the city of Albuquerque. This is a big, beautiful thing that's happening, that a lot of moving pieces are happening at the same time, and we want to make sure that we serve you well, and we're going to serve you damn well. That marks the end of this episode. We appreciate you so much. Please